This is Natasha De Souza reporting for SALT Voices, and I'm here at the inaugural SALT Abu Dhabi with Ryan Denehy, the founder and CEO of Electric, and Ben Hindman, the founder and CEO of Splash. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. Take me through the panel that the two of you were a part of earlier today where you talked about the entrepreneurial journey. Maybe I'll start with you, Ryan. A lot of people, I think, today in the global business narrative, there's a lot of focus on being an entrepreneur, taking a company from 0 to 1, how quickly can you scale? It's a journey that has worked well for some. It's one that's taken a toll on many others. I think, what have been your takeaways from your own journey as a founder with Electric?
It's a great question. Yeah, look, I think there are a lot of startups that are making headlines for a lot of the wrong reasons these days. And
Such as?
Well, just look at the news. There's a lot of well-known companies with well-known problems. And so I think that the panel today was a really good opportunity for founders like Ben and I to kind of tell our stories and sort of the more thoughtful approach we're taking to growing our businesses and sort of letting the investment community here know that there's some really exciting opportunities if you look beyond the headlines.
Okay. Ben, any thoughts on your side in terms of the takeaways from the panel as well?
Yeah, I mean, what was very interesting to me was that the people on the panel represented really similar business types. We're all creating efficiencies for specific user sets in vertical solutions, and it was clear that we were all hyper-focused, growing real fast, and we've also all come up at around the same time in New York City. So it was really cool to see my peers talking about their story and also how similar it was.
Is there something in the water in New York?
There is something in the water.
Yeah.
It's fluoride.
Yeah, that's why our pizza's better.
Yeah, it's very good pizza. No, but truly, it's a really cool ecosystem, and it's a heck of a time to be building tech, especially with distributed teams, with so much infrastructure already built that we can build on top of, and with so much industry in New York. It gives us an opportunity and an advantage to go attack a much bigger market.
That's the thing. Yeah, there's a diversity of people and industries in New York that you don't really see on that scale in any other city in the U.S. And so it creates one of the best opportunities to start a business because no matter what industry you're in, there's a huge density of talent and potential customers in New York City.
True, that's your ideal market right there, and plus one that has both of those two things, talent, and actual customers. Tell me about, I think, your impressions of Abu Dhabi. Have you been here before?
Never been here before.
Never been here before.
My mind is fully blown.
Yeah.
Mind blown.
Abu Dhabi is an incredible place. I didn't realize the nuances of the culture. I didn't realize the concentration of capital and of industry here. And I also didn't really totally get the spirit of the people. There is an entrepreneurial spirit here. They use terms like leadership and vision and culture often. It's really exciting. It's been as I said, mind-blown moment.
I mean, in a lot of ways, it's like this is an entire country that is a startup in and of itself.
That's an interesting way of looking at it. That's true.
I mean, none of this existed 30 years ago, right? And so I think this is a place that has visionaries that can also back it up by getting the job done and creating something. So it's a pretty inspiring place for founders to come.
And what about SALT Abu Dhabi and your time here, and how has that experience been?
Wow, there's so many varied types of investors here. So that's been really interesting to get exposure to different ways of investing, different types of capital. And also just doing it in MENA has been really interesting, learning about how they're looking at the global markets, and especially coming from where we come from, where we have a pretty set list of investors that we typically talk to. This is a much different set, so that's been interesting here.
Yeah, it's the diversity of opinions and viewpoints here. In New York, it's a lot of people who hang out with the same people, go to the same places, look at the same companies. So to come to SALT and talk to people from all over the world who represent basically every cross section of investment style is really awesome.
Okay, wonderful. It's great to hear. Thank you so much for taking your time to speak with me today.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ben.
Bye.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
Thank you.